Right then guys, it is now Wednesday and we are back at the 2-bedroom apartment we did last week. This is the one where it was heavily worn throughout. There was mold and damp in the bathrooms and the en-suites and it was just quite disgusting. Apparently it has now been deep cleaned and it's had the carpets cleaned as well. I don't know why they didn't just book this job in after it'd been cleaned. Now they've had to pay twice for the same job, even though they could have just booked it in after the clean. Just organise yourselves a bit better. But hey, it doesn't bother me. Not my problem. I get paid twice regardless. And actually, this is a much easier job now because all I have to do today is come in here, picture everything, and then go. That's it. Then I can edit the report at home, resend it, boom, done. Just like that. That's all I have to do. Easy start to Wednesday. After that, we've then got to go over to a couple of brand new apartments just around the corner from here at Guild House. We've got a 1-bedroom apartment and a 2-bedroom apartment. One of them is actually for Friday, but if I'm going there, I'm going to do both of them today because they're both inventories and they both need to be done regardless. So may as well do it while I'm there. And then we can knock a job off for Friday, which makes Friday easier because we need to go to St. Neots and we also need to go to Stamford tomorrow. So we've got quite a trek on our hands in terms of planning a journey, in terms of how far I need to travel anyway. So yeah, today should be quite chill. And then we've got to just do our weekly co-living development alarm testing, and then that is Wednesday done. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit and I'll show you around the freshly cleaned 2-bedroom flat right now. Alright guys, so I'm back in the 2-bedroom apartment. It has been cleaned. It does look a bit better than it did before. A lot of the mold and damp around the windows and particularly in the ensuite walls has now gone, and as you'll see, the grouting in here is looking much better. In the shower cubicle area, much cleaner than it was on the inventory we did last week. So that is good news. Like I say, this wall as well looks much better. So that's good to see. The carpets come out okay in fairness. There's not really much else you can do when it comes to the carpets. They look okay. Walls are still marked. And in the other bathroom, this is what we're dealing with now. The tile grouting, again, in here looks significantly better. That large brown stain that was up there previously is no longer there, so that's good news. And within the other bedroom, there wasn't too much to show you in here, in fairness, but it looks all right. It's clean. The kitchen lounge as well looks much better. The appliances, my God, they're so much cleaner as well. The kitchen units are still a bit dusty on the exterior, but there's not really much you can do about that. They're very high gloss, so you're going to see everything. So yeah, significantly better than what we saw last week, but still not great. The mold and damp is gone, which is the main big thing they needed to sort out before the tenant moved in, and is at least to an acceptable standard of cleanliness. There is some dust and cobwebs, like I say, but it's fine. So I specifically bought these keys to get into these meter cupboards, and I can't because it doesn't fit. If you know which key I need to get into this lock here, then please do let me know because I haven't got a clue which one I need to buy, and it's the only building where they use these bloody keys. Look, just spins. It's not the right size. Never mind. Alright guys, we're back over at Guild House. The first one I've got to show you is a 2-bedroom apartment. This one's probably a bit better than the one I showed you last week. It's got a nicer, bigger kitchen lounge area and the bedrooms are a better shape. So yeah, let's have a look around. This is the 2-bedroom apartment, guys. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments down below. Very easy to do an inventory on a brand new apartment like this. There's next to no marks anywhere, as there shouldn't be, so it didn't take me long at all. We're gonna head upstairs now, do the 1-bed. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments down below. Job's taken me about 20 minutes. Obviously, it's only 1 bed, there's not much to picture, everything's brand new. So yeah, super easy to do. Happy with that. It's basically the day is done and it's 1 o'clock and the sun is absolutely beaming out there again, which is beautiful, as you can see. I want to try and get some sunshine today, go for a nice walk. And yeah, enjoy the nice weather. Catch up with you guys later. Today we're over in Stamford and we have a 4-bedroom inventory here. Then we're going to head back over to Peterborough for a 3-bedroom inventory in the Hampton area. Let's hope for some good properties today and let's crack on. Right then guys, we're over at the first property now. This one's actually in quite good condition throughout. It's not perfect, there are a few defects to be seen in here. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around and we'll have a look at what I've seen so far. Alright guys, you enter into the entrance hall here and you make your way into the lounge diner. It's a nice large open space, as you can see, with the archway separating the lounge and the dining room sections. It's very bright, very airy. The kitchen's very modern, as you can see throughout. And then as we head on upstairs here, you'll see the bathroom. It looks very nice and colourful in here with a blue tile splashback. I can say that again, blue tile splashback into the first bedroom here. They're all really good sized bedrooms, in fairness, very bright, very airy, and just done to a very good standard. Into bedroom 2, very similar. This one does come with a built-in wardrobes and furniture there as well. Smaller bedroom 3 over here, and then you also have the next bedroom across the stairs here. Again, another good sized double bedroom with some storage included. So yeah, this property is in good condition, in fairness. It's been looked after well by the landlords who were doing some work here when I got here this morning, putting some final touches on it. The only thing I found to be wrong was in the wardrobes or the built-in units here. This isn't the best look in the world, but it is quite artificial, should we say. It doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't look like there's any problems in here, really. It's just heavy marks and wear inside the wardrobe. Other than that, the property is in really good condition. So whoever's moving into here is moving into a good house. It's got a beautiful garden as well. Look at that. Lovely house. Electric garage, outhouse building as well if you want to use it. So really good property, to be fair. Lovely sized garden. I'd live here. Big driveway. Perfect. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. We've got to do another job now. We've got to take the keys back to the agent, and then we've got to get back to Peterborough, grab keys from one agent there, head to the other side of town, and then do the inventory over in Hampton. So yeah, we've got a lot to do still today. It's still early. It's only what? It's only 11 o'clock, so we're all good on time. So we'll get back to Peterborough by about 11:45. Start the other job at 12, be done there about 1ish, and then we will head back to do a couple of smaller jobs. And yeah, it's a nice, beautiful day again. Loving the weather. And yeah, I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so we're over at the second property now. This one's in really good condition. I did do the checkout here a few weeks ago, so I'll show you guys around in a second. In all honesty, I could have just come here, had a look around, not taken any pictures, and made this new inventory using the last inventory and the last checkout, because nothing has changed at all since I was here 2 weeks ago. So could have done that, but it's always good to come back and repicture it, because you never know what you might find. So for example, on this occasion, when I was in the lounge, there was a small patch of leak damage on the ceiling over here. Now that wasn't there on the checkout a few weeks ago. So it is always good to come back and double check that everything is all good, just in case anything has changed. Right, so you went through the entrance door, and then immediately you have the lounge on the left-hand side. It's very bright, very airy again. You've got the inner hall section with a downstairs toilet included over there. Kitchen's a really nice size. It has a dining area to the right-hand side. The kitchen units look really nice with the under-counter lighting as well. It's a really nice design. All magnolia throughout. As we head on upstairs, as you can see, the biggest bedroom in the house is bedroom 1 here. As you can see, you've got storage area to the left-hand side and also the ensuite here. Again, a very good standard in here. The house is only a couple of years old, in fairness. It's been about 2 years and had about 1 tenancy. I think that's it so far. The bathroom's a really nice size. It doesn't have the shower screen for some reason. That's the only weird thing about that one. Good sized bedroom again, bedroom number 2 here. And then finally you have bedroom number 3. Again, very nice property. Sunny weather's great until you have to get the meter readings. I can't see a fucking thing. Right guys, I'm over at my next job. I'm being a bit quiet because this is a shared house and it's just an ensuite room I'm doing here. I did the checkout here about a month ago. It's in good condition. The only thing that needed to be sorted was this blind right here. Needed putting back up again because the brackets had come loose from the wall and it had fallen down. And they've not done it, so that doesn't surprise me. The only thing that needs doing is that, but it's not been done. This is just a personal note from me to you. If you ever do move into a property that you're renting, and you do want to cause damage and get charged, then please, please, please do not ever use these silly metal over door hangers. They always ruin the door frames every single time. It's the sole reason you get chips on the top door frame. And it's just really annoying. I just find it really irritating because you know it's going to chip it. It's metal on wood. Of course it's going to mess it up. So yeah, just a little note, if you're ever going to rent a property, don't use them. They are very annoying and they do ruin all the woodwork. Right then guys, we're heading over to our next checkout now. Now this one is a room checkout that someone's lived in for the last 4 years. I'm expecting it to be quite disgusting given on how he lived, at least in the bathroom anyway. Maybe the room won't be too bad, but I guarantee it's going to need a full redeck, and I have a feeling it's going to be absolutely disgusting inside. Let's see what we got. Okay, so as I expected, this is absolutely disgusting, but still not as disgusting as I thought it would be. Let's have a look. So immediately the carpet is stained quite heavily throughout. You might think I'm being a bit dramatic, but you can't really see it very well on here. but it is quite filthy in here. My brother in Christ, look at the state of these drawers. What the hell? I don't actually understand. Attempted cleaning, 0. The wardrobe, filthy. Top and bottom, like, ugh, look at that hair. How is there hair up there, man? The worktop, filthy. The units, filthy. And don't even get me started on the appliances. Ugh, look at the state of that. Look at the groove in the handle, that is diabolical. Actually not too bad in the fridge considering, but still disgusting. The microwave. And these cabinets, oh my goodness. What is that? And in the bathroom, you ready for this? That flooring is discoloured. Look at the corrosion on the towel rail. This was basically brand new when they moved in 4 years ago. The toilet, diabolical. Look at the staining below there. Do you know what? This is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, the toilet anyway. The tap is knackered, the waste is knackered. Ugh. Look at that hair. Why is there piles of hair and dirt in the corner that big? That's disgusting, mate. And then the shower. This is pretty standard stuff for a HMO room. Sealant is black. Pretty much as I expected this to look like. And these are full redeck as well. But yeah, happy 4-year tenancy checkout for me. Okay, so that was equally as disgusting as I thought it was going to be, and I'm not shocked by that at all. They're the ones that really make me want to jump in the shower right now because, ugh, disgusting. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I just can't comprehend because like you've lived there for 4 years, right? Surely you want to give it back in a bit better condition than that. I mean, that's just embarrassing. I could never leave a property like that personally. I get it. Like, the walls are going to need redecorating, that's fine, and we can all accept that, and it's not really going to be on the tenant because it's been 4 years and it's a room, so it's going to need a redeck regardless. However, the cleanliness is where we have to really look at ourselves and go, look, you could have done better there. Why is it absolutely filthy in there? Why am I wanting to run into my own shower and put bleach on my body after being in that room? And what scares me is they live like that. Good morning. It's Friday and I'm absolutely knackered. I've just had 11 hours sleep, by the way, so this is ridiculous things for me to be saying. I can't even speak. I've just had 11 hours sleep and I'm still absolutely knackered. And I'm feeling depressed today because apparently it's allowed to be foggy after being so lovely and warm. So, yeah. Anyway, today guys, we're going to go to St Neots this morning. Got a 4-bedroom inventory, and then we're going to go back to Peterborough for a 2-bed flat. We have to do an inventory on there too. Got 2 tenant check-ins today, which is a bit annoying. I hate doing these because the tenant was like, can you meet me at 7 PM? I was like, no, dude, no. Why the fuck would I want to do that? So I'll go to his work and give him the keys instead. So yeah, anyway, going to do them today. And I've got one small studio to do as well after we get done with all of that. So yeah, I'm going to head over to St Neots now and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Peace. Alright then guys, I made it over to St Neots and we picked up the keys from the agent and we're now at the property. This one is absolutely magnificent inside. The spec is fantastic and the new builds over this way are way better than what we get in Peterborough. Honestly guys, the difference between properties over this way and back in Peterborough is absolutely night and day. The ones over here are bigger, they're better designed, and they just have higher spec units and just feel much nicer throughout. I don't know what it is, it just feels better and it just feels more done correctly. I can't explain it, it's just a feeling. You know when you walk into a house and you're like, this doesn't feel right? These feel right and they feel like they're really nice properties and they're just done to a very good standard throughout. Don't get me wrong, it's only had one tenant living in it previously for about 6 or 7 months, so it should be pretty much brand new, minus a few settlement cracks here and there, which it is. So yeah, enjoy the tour around the property guys, and I'll catch up with you later. Alright, so as you enter into the entrance hall, it's a nice open light space as you can see, and then on the left hand side you'll see in a second we have the first room, which is the living room. Not the biggest living room considering the size of the property, but it still is a nice light room with a good space. Then you got the downstairs toilet slash utility room. You have the washing machine in the cupboard on the far side there. After this we move into the kitchen, which is my favourite room in this house. I love these green units on the far side. The under-counter lighting looks really nice here as well. Very nice design. Moving on upstairs, we then have a massive hallway and a really good sized bathroom. The spec of these bathrooms is absolutely fantastic. The first bedroom, as you can see, is really light and bright and just looks really good. Into the second bedroom again. This one's a little bit darker, but that's just because of the position of the sun, but they're all really good sized bedrooms. Again, the ensuite is done to a very high standard. I love the towel rails in here as well. And then into bedroom 3 over here. Again, massive bedroom, as you can see. And then moving on upstairs to the master bedroom here. This is the granddaddy bedroom. It's a really good size. You can see you've got the built-in wardrobe as well. And of course, you then have the ensuite in the corner here. Again, absolutely fantastic. Genuinely one of my favorite properties I've been to. And then on the outside, the field views to the front and the houses aren't on top of each other too much, which is always great to see. Beautiful little development over here. It is a link detached house. As you can see, you do get the carport suitable for 2 cars, and then to the front of the property you do have electric charging as well. The rear garden is a really good size and looks absolutely fantastic. Right then guys, turns out there is one big problem with this property, and there's only one issue I found really in here, and that is the handrail leading up to the first landing, and that is the fact that it's partially broken. So it actually is broken, sorry, all the way through here. It's cracked through, and it was over here a second ago, so that needs to be repaired. And the same up here, also cracked in the corner there. You can see it's very loose. Now that is something the landlord will need to look at getting sorted, because that is a HHSRS issue. So if someone fell down these stairs, you don't want to be liable for that, because that needs to be fixed. So yeah, got about a 20-minute wait before the tenant arrives, so I'm just hanging out for now. Honestly, this is one of my favourite areas to come to because I love the house design in here. They're always so spacious, so bright with lots of light. The area outside feels really nice, and I do just really love the kitchens as well. Like seeing these lovely designed kitchens with the lovely green and gold with the light wood worktop, it just works so well. And it's so much better to see this than the boring white units you get back in Peterborough. These ones just feel much better. Now don't get me wrong, it does come at a price, because I'm pretty sure this house will be anywhere between £350,000 and £425,000 brand new. So there is a hefty price increase. It might even be more than that, given the fact that it's not even that far from Cambridge, so it might even be close to £450,000. So of course you're going to get more for your money when you pay for this level of house. So you can't really compare the two too much, but it's always nice to see something different anyway. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one anyway. I'm going to head back to Peterborough shortly. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. Right then guys, we're back in Peterborough now, and we are over at Cathedral View, which is a big apartment building in the town centre. It is called Cathedral View because you do get a pretty good look at the cathedral, to be fair, if you're on the top floor at least. If you can see what I mean. Not a bad view, I suppose. It's alright. You do get parking with this one too, so that's a nice bonus if you are going to be living here, because most city centre apartments like this don't come with parking, so that's a nice bonus. I'll give you a look around and then we can have another chat. Alright, so you enter into the entrance hall again. Quite a small entrance hall is this one. The flat's not the biggest, to be fair, and the bathroom is quite small. As you can see, it's really hard for me to even get a video for you guys of it, but it's nicely done, but it's just not very big at all. Into bedroom 1, as you can see, the property does come partially furnished with some furniture that is a bit dated, but still looks alright. Then moving on into the ensuite, gotta wait for the lights to turn on as they are motion sensor in this bathroom. Again, very good spec, but nothing crazy to write home about. And then moving on into bedroom 2 here. Again, a very light room, comes with some furniture, a few random bits and bobs here. And then into the kitchen lounge, which is the nicest room in the house. The furniture is a bit worn again, but again, it's very nice throughout and done to a very good modern standard. So as you see, it's a furnished apartment. It took me about an hour to do the inventory on this one. It's in good condition. There's only a few marks here and there. Yeah, the only thing really to be aware of is the toilet continues to flush after you flush it, and have to take the cistern off and try and lift it and balance it. So that needs to be looked at. And that's the only thing really. The only other thing I really don't like about this one is the rug. Look at that. That is hideous. Don't ever have that in your flat. It doesn't match the vibe at all. We've got some light wooden table and chairs, white units, and then a big pink rug that, by the way, has loads of stains on as well. Each to their own, I guess, but personally that's not for me. But other than that guys, I'm going to go home, do my admin. That's going to take a couple of hours, and that is going to be me done for the week. I'm going to go enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a beautiful sunny weekend. Going to have a barbecue tomorrow. Going to really enjoy some good meat. Don't take that out of context. And then I'm going to go to my girlfriend's Nan's house. We're going to have a nice meal for her 83rd birthday, so that's going to be beautiful. It's going to be kind, wholesome afternoon. Then we're going to go get some more sunshine, I'm sure, go to the gym, do some activities, maybe play some badminton. Who the hell knows? I actually don't know. So anyway, have a good weekend, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. Leave a like down below if you have. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.